This video is a follow-up from the last video where I talk about how the VR11 was updated for Season 2 to now hit and deal damage to the ether worms. With that new information and knowing we could do a glitch to quadruple pack-a-punch the wonder weapons, which essentially takes a maxed out triple pack-a-punch wonder weapon and doubles its damage, I thought if we did this with the VR11 it might melt the REDWORM. We are definitely not supposed to be able to deal that much damage with the wonder weapons, and this glitch will be patched for sure. They already patched it twice before, but we do have a working after patch. This VR11, when quad pack-a-punched, rips apart everything. It's a 2-hit on the Mega Abominations and 3-hit on the Stormcaller. So I started trying it on the REDWORM to see how good it would be, and it is amazing as predicted. And my first attempt was with 2 players, and we killed it in 59 seconds. After I saw that, I thought maybe we could get enough players with a quad pack-a-punched VR11 and kill this thing within seconds. I didn't know how many players it would take, so I messaged T.A.G. Him and I have been doing full 24-player lobbies fighting the REDWORM with people that we know. He has a method for filling the whole lobby with players on his friends list. We were going in using different weapons to see how fast we could kill the worm. One of our best runs was a full 24-player lobby with 18 of the players having quad pack-a-punched wonder wafts. At that time, that was the strongest weapon that we could take into the boss fight because the VR11 was bugged and didn't damage the worm. The shots would just go right through it. In that run, it took us 22 seconds to kill it, which at the time was great, but we knew we could do better, but we weren't sure how. Until now, I knew what the VR11 was capable of, and my goal was to go in and kill the REDWORM within 1 to 2 seconds. We did a run yesterday using the full lobby method in his live stream, and our first run, we got 5 teams into the lobby for a total of 15 players, and I think 11 of us players had the quad pack-a-punched VR11s. The first run was a bit shaky, but we managed to kill it in about 6 seconds, and that was pretty good, but we knew we could do better. We did a second run, and this time we only had 4 teams, so we had 12 players in there with us, and this time we were able to get 10 quad pack-a-punched VR11s. We had 1 less than the last time. But this time we tried a new strategy, and shout out to Purple Cow Killer. He messaged me and he said he had gone in before and he had noticed that the range from which you shot the VR11 made a big difference. And you want to be up close to the worm, but not too close where you get wrecked. So all of us got right up on the worm and we fired up into the body, and it was dead within 1 second, and our goal was complete. This was incredible to see. You can see how the health bar did deplete all the way. It wasn't a glitched out boss fight. We had taken half of its health off before the bar even showed up, and then it was instantly dead after. This REDWORM boss fight has a history of being glitchy, and sometimes the worm dies and the health bar never shows a depletion, but here you can see, yes, we were actually damaging it so hard it zipped across the screen. For us, I don't think we can do any better. This is the strongest weapon against the REDWORM as of now. I did try the regular non-quad pack-a-punch VR11 on the purple worm in the dark ether, and it was not great. It definitely needs to be quad pack-a-punched, and we don't currently have a way to get a quad pack-a-punch VR11 into the dark ether and fight the purple worm, so you just have to use a regular one. But shout out to everyone that helped yesterday in the stream and game, and definitely a huge shout out to T.A.G. to help organize this. I don't think you need 10 plus players to shred this REDWORM, but if you have 3 players that all have a quad pack-a-punch VR11, and if you're standing up close to the worm and shooting straight up through its body, you should kill it within seconds. If you guys want to know how to quad pack wonder weapons, and specifically the VR11, I did make a tutorial on that, and it is in the video right before this one, and the instructions are way at the end of the video, so you have to skip all the way through it. But I hope this helps you guys out, and we'll see you next video.